GLORY Kickboxing was founded in 2012 and claims to be the world's premier kickboxing league, featuring K1 legends Semi Shield, Romy Brzezinski and Peter Ertz in its early days. After 8 years of promoting international kickboxing events, GLORY would hit an all-time low when it was initially tweeted by TSN content editor Aaron Brodin-Sestier that GLORY Kickboxing had filed for bankruptcy on July 3rd, 2020. The news would provoke an immediate reaction by GLORY executives in rubbishing the bankruptcy claims but admitting that the promotion had instead been placed in receivership. However, to fully understand exactly what's going on at GLORY, let's go back to when all these rumours first exploded. On July 1st, Cor Hemmers, who had been GLORY's managing director of sport, would claim to have had his Facebook account hacked when his job details were updated, showing him no longer an employee of GLORY and instead updated as a self-employed consultant. However, Hemmers' claims of being hacked and having solely his job status changed wasn't going to be accepted by the masses. 2 days later, Dutch MMA journalist Giovanni Tin would be the first to claim that both Cor Hemmers and his right-hand man Roman Dolder had been fired by GLORY and that GLORY's Dutch office had unexpectedly closed down too. On July 4th, it was reported by several outlets that GLORY had in fact been placed in receivership and not filed for bankruptcy, with creditors being issued a written notice by Singapore-based AAG Corporate Advisory that they had been appointed as receiver and manager of GLORY since May 26, 2020. Later that same day, Cor Hemmers would then admit in a subsequent Facebook post that indeed his contract of employment had significantly changed, been replaced and was now suspended by GLORY's receivership, which was in stark contrast to what had been previously re-edited on his Facebook account when claiming it had been hacked. Roman Dolder, who along with Cor Hemmers was responsible for all of GLORY's matchmaking and fighting talent, would tell Vegetable Info had instead quit his position due to GLORY's inability to continue paying him his salary. Sources close to the situation then told us that GLORY were going to put out an official statement following the shocking news that they'd been placed in receivership and not bankruptcy. A general letter was then swiftly issued by GLORY to all their staff, but would then be quickly leaked to the media. This letter showed co-owners Pierre Andron and Scott Rudmann reassuring their employees to basically sit tight and trust in GLORY during this restructuring process, which they claim was a result of not being able to host any events due to COVID-19 lockdown and leading to in-house streamlining, basically letting people go from within the company. However, it's been widely speculated that GLORY have been struggling for quite some time now, and that the COVID-19 lockdown was simply the last straw that broke the camel's back. Former kickboxing journalist Dave Walsh would explain in a thread of tweets where GLORY's troubles all stem from, stating that a $150 million loss in their first year of operations was something that the promotion has never really recovered from. Something that was evident in GLORY's balance sheet as recent as 2017, with an accumulated loss of up to $100 million being accounted for. Funnily enough, one of GLORY's co-founders, Marcus Lehr of sports marketing agency Total Sports Asia, had previously claimed that the promotion was valued in excess of $150 million with a global reach across 200 countries. Now for some interesting revelations that were shared with us by sources close to the situation. GLORY heavyweight world champion Rico Verhoeven had recently signed a new contract with the promotion, and GLORY had been actively seeking a new CEO in June even, since former CEO Marshall Zananak had unexpectedly quit the position in May. These are big things that a company simply does not do if it knows it's on the verge of bankruptcy. Bala Hari and Rico Verhoeven are arguably kickboxing's two biggest stars signed to GLORY, and neither one of them has come out with any backlash for GLORY's current situation. That in itself speaks volumes of GLORY's future, as well as the reaction of GLORY co-owner Scott Rudmann in a series of tweets last night with us. So, what can we safely conclude from all of these developments, including Scott Rudmann's tweets? First and foremost, GLORY Kickboxing will definitely return in the near future. Secondly, their biggest stars are still committed to GLORY, but it's uncertain if there'll be some rebranding of the promotion. As to when they will have a new CEO appointed, that can only really be officiated once the company has been restructured and released from receivership. However, we've already witnessed an overhauling of GLORY's senior staff, with Zananek, Hemmers and Dowder leaving GLORY. So the restructuring process clearly has been underway for quite some time now, and is most probably a very smart and tactful approach by the co-founders, who are still the major investors / creditors of GLORY. To find out more about how GLORY Kickboxing was created, hit the link above or below in the description. Support us via Patreon to produce more videos about kickboxing, link is in the description below, and let us know in the comments if you believe GLORY has a future or they're just totally doomed. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on all socials at Anoop for any major developments too.